Let's take you to Kagiso in Gauteng, where some residents are demanding an explanation from the provincial police as to why school children were tear-gassed. Several learners from a local high school had to be rushed to hospital as a result. Residents were protesting against the lack of electricity in the area. Malungelo Booi joins us live now from Kagiso. Malungelo, very good afternoon to you. Very disturbing that learners had to be rushed to hospital after being tear-gassed. What's the thought process behind why this may have happened?
Well, this is what residents are actually telling us, that it was around 5:30 when they embarked on a peaceful protest, as you rightfully indicated, that residents have actually been saying that they've lived in this area for about, 11 months now without electricity because of some Eskom transformers that have essentially failed. And they're saying that they tried to raise that issue with Eskom, but to no avail. But yesterday, then they decided, well, to take to the streets. And it seems as if the children the children from the school that's just next to us were at the receiving end of the tear gas that was being fired by the police. I want to bring in one of the community leaders, David. David, thanks for your time. So, first, help me understand about the Eskom issue and why you guys don't have electricity for 11 months, as you say.
Okay, since from last year, July, we've been having this problem. So from last year, July, we've got some transformers that got burned by lightnings. And then all along, we've been engaging with Eskom. Eskom made a promise to us, they said to us, let's talk to the residents. Allow residents to pay for 500 rand. Residents, they all paid 500 rand. And mind you, we have 6 transformers, of which are not working now. And each transformer carries around about 46 to 50 houses. So you can count that. So we have a lot of households that does not have power up to this point. So we engaged with Eskom through our councillor. We spoke to Eskom. Eskom made an agreement. They said to us, guys, if you pay 500 rand, give us a week or 2, then we will come to sort out your electrical issues.
And that did not happen, I suppose.
That, until now, it hasn't happened. So now I think we are a month and weeks while waiting for Eskom. So now when we try to engage with the second meeting with Eskom, the same person that made an agreement with us, that promised us, he now tells us that, no guys, now we have a mandate, we have now our protocols. Because in the beginning, he said to us, we want only 60%. In a transformer, if a transformer has 50 houses, we only want 60% with 500 rands, of which we pushed to that. Some transformers even went to a point when they had 70% to 80%. After that, now he comes with the protocol to say, no, Eskom will be prioritizing now. We're going to go with 80%, and the same ward, only ward that has problems.
Okay. And then you decided what? Decided to take to the streets yesterday, and that's when the children got injured. Tell me more.
Okay, yesterday then, as the community, you get furious and frustrated when you try to engage with the councillor, and the councillor is not responding to whatever you're asking from him. And also, you get frustrated when you try to engage with Eskom. We tried by all means. We've been trying to speak to Eskom.
How did the children get injured?
Yesterday, when we embarked on the march outside, a peaceful strike, mind you, then the police came in. They started now firing rubber bullets. They fired rubber bullets, they fired tear gases, of which now the children were at school. They were not even part of the strike. So then what happened, the police just threw 50 meters away, they threw their tear gases, and we had a lot of kids. Mind you, some of them, they've got asthma. Some kids had to be admitted at hospital. And we have even those that got injured from that. They got injured while they were not even part of that.
All right. Essentially, now you want an explanation from the police as to why the children were actually tear gassed. Thank you so much for your time. All right, we've run out of time. Thank you so much, though. All right, Mpo, so you can sort of hear then from the community leader as to how the children from the school behind me were actually got injured or get affected by that tear gas. We actually have seen some of the images with some of the children essentially even battling to breathe, being carried into some of the cars that belong to the teachers, being rushed to hospital. And we have been told that some of those children have essentially been released from hospital and now are back at school. But essentially what the community wants is an explanation as to why their children were actually tear-gassed by the police.
Absolutely, very concerning. Let's leave it there for now. Malungelo, Booi.